Welcome. We got some mechs on this roster for the first time. Just been a very long time. Never put mechs onto this worksheet before, so I had to code in all of their average values and stuff. But apparently Crenshaw's rolls for stats were absurd, so that's good. Other mechs are both somewhat below average. Pathfinder really shitty, but Crenshaw's doing well. Mech stat progression is very heavily tied up in health, so yeah, and we get a lot of it. So Crenshaw is, I think, the highest stat point soldier on the roster. Oh no, Vasconcelos is just beating him, but he's an entire tier below Vasconcelos, so keep that in mind. Anyway, the roster's looking pretty good. I would love to fit in some experience on these specialists and lance corporals this month before I stop ever using soldiers that bad, which is not too far away. Right now we have 43 specialists plus, which is not enough, and the roster is going to be taxed this month, especially with mechs coming in and soldiers starting side training and stuff. So I will probably grab a few rookies as well. We'll have to see if I actually get missions this time around. Anyway, if you're really fascinated with how exactly everything's looking, I'm sure you can pause and parse out these columns yourself. But basically, stuff's looking cool. We've got a few mechs. None of the classes are absolutely terrible, although none of them is really super flush except for maybe engineers. And life at XCOM is quite good. Now, on the other hand, that might change, because this month the aliens are up to resource level 3, I believe, for the first time in the campaign, which is crazy. When you catch 2 of their early harvests, I guess they get behind or something. Who would have known? That means that we're going to be dealing with far more missions, and I'm hoping that that will translate to considerably more income than we got next month, because last month was pretty crappy from an income perspective. A lot of UFOs getting away as well, but hopefully with our tracking boosts that we just built, we'll be able to shoot scouts down instead of letting them fly off, which would be a great improvement. So yeah, 4.5 abductions, 2 terror missions, 2 research missions, 5 scouts, 1 harvest, 3 hunts, 3 bombs, 1 council, 3 EXALT missions. It's a lot of stuff. I didn't sum that, but I'm going to do it right now. 7, 12, 14, 16, 20. So if we shoot down all the UFOs that I expect us to shoot down, we're looking at around about 20 missions. 1 every 1.5 days. So if they aren't clumped at all, we could actually get through that with a rotation of 24 soldiers. I think probably. Maybe 26. But XCOM is difficult because of the clumping, where fatigue really starts to hit hard and stuff like that. And we can expect that to be happening. My face looks so white when I'm looking at spreadsheets. There's so much white light coming off my monitors. It sort of hurts my eyes sometimes too. Ooh, okay. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Oh, no. I had to talk about expenses as well, of course. So we didn't get the thermo generator done. We'll try to do that this month. I'm not going to go for a satellite uplink. I think I'll just wait for the satellite nexus. We seem to be bringing in engineers quite rapidly, and hopefully I'll be able to get a satellite nexus done for September. Once the satellite nexus is up, we can throw a satellite over Australia. That's the one the aliens have the base in Asia, I think. And then we'll be able to get Foundry projects going for much smaller amounts. We do need to grab at least UFO countermeasures out of the Foundry this month. We just need to keep our interceptors upgrading, and right now there isn't much we can do except build foundry projects to accomplish that. Laser cannons and a Phoenix cannon are gonna round out the rest of the interceptors who aren't equipped with tier 2 weapons yet. I will probably build the Gene Lab at some point. It's not a massive priority, but it would be nice to have. It's a 20% lab bonus too, thanks to the adjacencies. Actually, I take it back. It's a 30% lab bonus because I have India right now, which is giving plus 5% for each adjacency bonus. So it's actually a considerable increase in research speed. That's more research than building our first lab was giving us. Okay. And shaped armor would be sort of nice. It's sort of a luxury, but it would be great to get that for our mechs. And then the big research thing that's going to happen this month is I'm planning to grab Gauss weapons. I'll also be finishing up a lot of the sort of 2 or 3 day technologies this month, just because I don't have enough resources to really tackle 2 huge milestone technologies. So I think just tier 1 Gauss weapons, and then next month we'll move up to tier 2, probably around the beginning of next month, and aim for a base assault toward the end of next month with a couple of reasonable mechs. Still mech 1s, but I think we should be okay. Maybe I'll even take 3, honestly. Yeah, but we'll get to squad size 10 with advanced aerospace concepts, which is going to happen next month to keep us able to upgrade interceptors, bring a strong squad, and kill some aliens is the idea. That's sort of the long-term plan. Right now, though, for this month, it's mainly about surviving, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of missions for the first time in this campaign. And I'm confident that my soldiers will do a good job here, but I'm not as confident in me. I think we're well set up to handle the month. And we'll see what happens. I've been pretty lax about expanding the roster latitudinally, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm playing with Windows and stuff. So yeah, potentially that could come back to hurt us this month. As you can see, we're at negative 61 credits right now because we're losing credits every month to maintenance fees. That's really not a problem. That's a good thing. That means we have lots of stuff that we're paying for. And yeah, that's that. Engineering wise, we're already up to 34 engineers, so I actually only need 3 engineers this month to be able to get the satellite nexus at the beginning of next month. I'll also need 300 bucks, and I'll need 8 power, which is going to require building the thermo generator. And that's why we're doing that. Okay, I have a covert operation coming up very, very soon. Going to be able to send Brandon Hicks on it, I believe. And that'll be the first order of business probably here. That'll get us back into positive funding levels as well. I'm almost certain he's got 2 hours or something, 7 hours. That's fine. We can wait for that. It's gonna be worth it, but it is a considerable cost, I suppose, to... It's a data recovery, by the way. That's a big deal. I forgot that I needed to check for that. I'm just assuming that there are extractions now every time, but data recovery means more money and more experience on soldiers. It also means more fatigue on soldiers. And yeah, we're gonna fatigue 7 soldiers for 7 hours longer by waiting for Brandon Hicks, but that's worth it, I think.
Contact detected.
Of course. Oh, I need a new piece of paper. Of course, and of course they're going after India again, the one place that we are having trouble shooting down UFOs. Maybe they worked out that was working well for them. So we're gonna try to bring this raider down. I'm actually gonna send... I think I'm gonna send unbalanced, and the reason for that is that I'd rather not lightly damage everything right now.
Engaging bogey.
And also, I'm afraid of this raider getting away. Holy shit.
Fire. Disengaging.
That was very, very unfortunate. Okay, let's try again.
We're in pursuit.
That's such a long way to fly. If this could miss me a few times, that would be ideal. Okay, we brought it down. Man, that was hard though. 20 days. Okay, so we need to swap in some Stingray interceptors. I think I'll actually put one in North America as well. So I'm gonna... Here, I'll show you what I mean once this interceptor actually gets back to base. He's damaged for 18. So if I put this guy in Europe, I can transfer a laser cannon out of North America to Asia, which is this one. And I can bring some Stingray missiles to North America. Okay, now I've got 2 missions all of a sudden. So I don't really need to wait on Hicks anymore. I can send out a squad for... If I want Hicks fatigue time absolutely minimized, I should actually wait and send him on the first mission we go on. So I'm going to do that. And which one to do first? I don't know. I think that I will do the Raider first. Reason for that is that there's meld on it and I'm sending Hicks. Hicks is really good at grabbing meld. But there are lots of reasons to do one before the other and stuff like that. I just think this is the one which ends up making it for me. This will be mission number 23 out of the required 25. On a month like this, I think that we can't leave our soldiers in reserve waiting for missions to happen. When we've got good soldiers, we need to be using them to make sure that these missions go well. We come home without a wounded roster, stuff like that. So I'm gonna bring quite a strong team, although I'm erring away from soldiers who can deal a lot of damage to EXALT, basically. So I'm leaving 1 good infantry and a hit and run scout. I'm leaving my close combat specialist assaults, stuff like that. Let's bring Yamamoto. And with those 5, that should be enough. I'm going to grab some guys that I'd like to put experience on now. I think I'll keep jamming these Rocketeers. Maybe I'll just go with a specialist gunner instead of... well, whatever. I'm gonna get Maldonado up to close combat specialist here, and then I may actually just bring him on the EXALT mission as well. Seems like a good way to get extra use out of a low experience soldier right now. This part of the game is awesome. I really enjoy trying to work out how to optimally use a roster of 40 soldiers, which you're knowing that you're going to basically exhaust all of your resources on. We've got a chem grenade built now, so we're going to be bringing one of those for the first time. Fairly exciting. Go with I think this is my only med kit because I'm not bringing a medic, which is fine. My engineer is going to, I think, sort of toe the line between capture based and not, well, my engineer has 79 aim, which is very unusual, but Yamamoto is ridiculous. 79 aim, what? Oh, so 79 aim is only slightly above average for an engineer. The thing is, I never make a soldier with above average starting aim an engineer, so it looks ridiculously high for me. Anyway, she can actually use a laser rifle, I think, so let's do that. Someday I will stop trying to give people motion trackers instead of arc throwers. Gonna give the scatter laser to Maldonado. I could go with shredder ammo, but I think that just getting him tankier and getting him tracky is a better idea. Tankier and tracky. And we've got one carapace damaged, so I'm gonna give Poulsen phalanx armor. He can get away with it. Give him a laser carbine so he's a little bit more mobile. Give him a scope so he can actually land these rockets near something. Sully Fletcher's got very nice base mobility. And if I have another scope, I'll use another scope. It would make a lot of sense to bring a chem grenade. However, I'm not bringing a medic, and I think not bringing a medic's okay. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of shuffling here. Just in case there's a ton of mech, I'm gonna give my assault shredder ammo. I'm gonna bring one medic. We can just go ahead and bring a really good one, because she's not going to be relevant for the EXALT mission. Give her a carapace, laser rifle, all this good stuff. I'm going to actually put the motion tracker on a medic for the first time. And she's got smoke grenade as a perk, so she'll already be able to drop those. And here's 2 chem grenades as well. So now we should have plenty of ability to deal with mech, and the chem grenades are also useful for securing captures, because aliens who are on 1 hit point and get chem just like stand there. They can't do anything. Okay, that was quite a lot, I feel like, but we're finally on our way. It's gonna be a fun month. I'm looking forward to it.
Dropship has arrived.
We're gonna get a field commander this month.
The area of
maybe.
engagement for this mission will be in India. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Wait, no, I'll see you guys this time. I'll see you guys right now for Operation Vengeful Mother. Let's get down on the ground.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
I'm honestly not sure what map this is. Is this the one with the like big open area in this corner? No. Huh. Yeah, I don't actually know what map this is. Oh, it's the one with... Okay, I see. So we've got a little valley here. No, it's not. Okay. I'm not sure that... I must have played this map, right? How could I not have? I've played so much of this game. I just don't recognize it from where we are, but it looks fairly straightforward. Going to advance quickly.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Look for a little bit of meld.
Headed there now.
There's this like minuscule chance that I pull aliens from over here, so... I'm just gonna chuck a scanner to my left. try to supplement the work that the motion tracker is doing, basically. Okay, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about getting a dud scanner. I'm just gonna make sure everyone goes around this log this way then.
I'm on it, Commander.
Brandon, what are you trying to do to yourself?
Copy that, sir.
Alright, and I'll see you next turn.
Hey, what here?
Probably didn't quite put the laser pistols on the right people.
Solid copy.
So I heard absolutely nothing between turns, which is somewhat interesting.
Will do. Incoming signal from battle scanner.
Shoom, bop. Bop. Okay, that's unsurprising, so I've got a seeker pod. 4 seekers. It looks like they're moving, and seekers move
Headed there now.
quite a lot.
Stepping off.
I don't really want them to get away here, though.
Understood, sir.
I might overwatch at squad set range, just to make sure that I've managed to pull them.
Already there.
Not a situation where I'm worried about whether or not my squad can kill them. Situation where I'm worried about
Got it covered.
how quickly I can kill them in order to keep moving toward the meld on this map.
Eyes on multiple targets.
No way.
Okay, we got some damage there. These guys are on top of battle scanners, so probably not stealthing. Looks like they're not even flying. Should be a fairly easy pod to clean up. We've got meld to our left, so I'll be moving that way next. These things definitely have some more hit points than they used to.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's do a little bit of the zappy zap here. Whoa. What was that? Faker, what was that? That was a pretty damn good first shot. I guess the Seekers are not quite invincible yet as far as their damage reduction progression's going. Okay, good.
No longer a threat.
Estoy en marcha.
Let's make sure we've got a 100% on this. I'm gonna use run and gun.
Posición de tiro.
Might as well put it on cooldown sooner rather than later. We're gonna shred this for what it's worth. Probably not very relevant.
Heading there now.
Did have double tap with Daniela. I think my cat just sneezed. I don't remember hearing my cat sneeze
Heading there
before.
now.
This is very important to me. Let's take this. Oh, I've been trying really hard to set up Executioner on my infantry. Like very, very, very hard. And I have not yet had... Oh, that Seeker is below half health. What the hell am I talking about? I love when
Dead
they
and gone.
very clearly
Roger that.
aim nowhere near the alien. Okay,
Affirmative. I'm ready.
a little
Come get some.
Seeker wreck recovery out of the way there. Okay, we've got Mutons somewhere. Look at the size of this abilities bar. I'm going to, I think, turn the tracker on again. So I can dash up here.
Moving to
That way we
position.
can try to control this entire quadrant of the map all at once. Looks quite straightforward. Let's run somebody expendable toward that meld.
Ya voy.
And I'm gonna keep pushing forward and left, basically. If this guy pulls, I can command him back, so he's okay. That looks like more space than it actually is, I think. Oh, there's quite a bit of fog of war back here. So I'm gonna take this hilltop and sort of push this way. And if there is more meld back behind me,
Double time.
I'll be able to collect it without too much trouble, I think.
Move, move, move!
Got it. Moving.
Roger, Dodger.
I'm looking forward to actually bringing mechs on missions. Right now I just have like 3 soldiers who I cut the limbs off. And they just sit in base, like trying desperately to play cards, but they can't quite work out how to make the little robotic fingers hold them. And then they cry a lot at night, I think. So there's something
Heading there
this
now.
way. Let's see if I can tag whatever it is. Let's put the scanner right here so it can see inside this room with the
Eyes
UFO.
in the sky.
Some things. We have Muton and 3 floaters plus a 4 seeker pod. And those guys are so close that we can probably set up with steadied aim and stuff, and
Headed there now.
even if they run away, we could still potentially shoot at them next turn.
Got it.
Gonna take a reload with Hicks.
Solid copy.
Ooh, I forgot about this, but I think that we see all the other pods probably. Where's this meld? Sometimes meld is unreasonably difficult to find. I saw it on the tracker, it's like over here somewhere. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, am I? Ah, there it is. It's the thing offering me heavy cover, which I cannot see.
I'm on it, Commander.
I suppose that's one way you can find the melt canisters.
Moving.
Just look for something which will give you heavy cover if you move to that tile.
Heading to that location.
I'm going to preserve ammo on my infantry, reload here. If they
Roger that. Scanning.
patrol into us, we're not actually getting much out of it. I could overwatch here instead of steadying. Yeah, let's do that. That way we make sure that we engage against them too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the Seekers came closer, but not quite close enough to pull the sniper overwatch, which is good. And this pod came closer, which is excellent. Also, one of them is dead already.
Negative damage.
Okay, it wouldn't be so bad to capture a floater. Got meld inside the UFO. This can wants to disappear on me. Holy God, they ran another harvest mission already. Oh my. So I guess we didn't catch their harvest for the month, but we're gonna be rich, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be rich. Do I not know where the other floater went? Didn't he fly straight at me? Where is he? He's here. Okay, that could be a decent guy to capture. Honestly, so could these two. I'm gonna try to set up a capture attempt on this floater right here this turn though. Gonna try to remove these trees. It looks like there's no mech on the map, probably. We got one. It's a noble effort. Where's Anders? Okay, to kill this guy on the left without a grenade. Or I could just suppress him. I'm gonna be able to capture attempt from here, I think. Who am I dealing damage to this with? Medic has the chem. This guy has the suppression. I guess Anders then.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So I don't particularly want to kill this. That's pretty damn good. If I could deal 3 more damage to it and chem it, it would just belong to me. I'm gonna take the risk. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. Okay, that is now my floater.
Corriendo.
Right. I think that it's worth sitting around spending a lot of capture attempts on this. So chem grenades just look exactly like Thin Men Exploding looks. I should probably have moved here before I did that. I'm an idiot. It's gonna be okay.
Light 'em up.
Alright, nice.
Target disabled.
Panic resist 100% success. So we have a floater now. Oh my god, I should have fucking taken the capture attempt before I did that too. I'm an idiot. Just a massive moron. But it's my first mission of the day, so it's acceptable. It's actually encouraged to make all your mistakes in the first mission of the day, I believe. That time I got hollow targeting out of what I did, so that time I think what I did was reasonable. I'm gonna Overwatch here, just take 2 shots next turn. These Seekers are like 100% coming at me. There's no way they would ever not. Right? How could they not? Now there's meld in that UFO, so I'm gonna use my last rocket here. Most likely. Let's see where they go. Oh, they were dicks about it. Well, all the same.
Won't even know what hit him.
I'm gonna shred these 2, make sure that 1 hit is enough to kill them both. If Olsen could do that for me, that'd be great.
X-ray down.
Okay, so my first chem grenade of the campaign was not, you know, the best. Probably there will be better ones coming still.
Headed there now.
A little bit embarrassing. Somewhat hilarious. I think that Olsen, no, Ongano, what's his name? I think that Ongano should have a 100 here.
Making my way there.
96. Still. Let's take this. I could have taken shots with other soldiers and just let him reload. That would have maybe been more polite.
Heading out.
I'm just gonna hunker with my engineer. Sorry, lady. Roko Yamamoto. And let's... I can't steady this. If If I overwatch, I don't get to double tap anymore though, so let's just reload here. Okay, I'm gonna move up this right side with Hicks. No seeker just yet. I'm gonna try chucking this through the door and see if I can find that meld. Oh, the door's shut. Crap. This is open though. I'm just running out of things to do with the battle scanners. I want to make sure I get some value out of them. There's my outsiders, there's the seeker. That was about as good a battle scanner as I could have thrown, I'd say. Okay, those outsiders are going to be a very quick kill. So I think I can actually start thinking about the mission just being over. I'm going to use double tap here, because my gunner has bullets in her gun. More of them. Gonna continue to use my medic's consumables, this time using a medkit to heal off the acid that I needlessly used. Now, outsiders aren't quite so free with acid. They don't take damage from acid, I believe is how it works. But the thing is, I've still got a command charge off cooldown, and they're standing right there, right? So I'm just gonna be able to, I'm gonna run my assault like through here to here to make sure that this isn't cover for them, so they don't go that way. They'll all take cover here. I'll just run up and flank them and kill them. It'll be good.
Understood, sir. Rock and roll.
I'm a little bit unsure of whether there could be a fourth pod out there somewhere.
Reloaded.
But I think this is my only play right now anyway. There's meld on the other side of these outsiders, and I'm not like gonna walk around them.
I'm on it, Commander. That's affirmative.
I think I might actually open this door. Okay, that looks good. Just checking to see if that pulled any pods or anything. Looks like this is my UFO now. Came with a free floater and no power sources.
I'm rolling.
Heading out. Ready to engage. Yes, sir. Already there. A la orden, comandante.
Just being like slightly careful that I don't
Rolling out.
let outsiders see me as I'm running up here.
Location confirmed.
Daniela's not gonna make it, probably. Sorry, Daniela. I think the time between turns is clearly showing us that this is the last threat on the map.
Aye, aye.
Okay, she might be able to run up and suppress next turn. Just barely.
And now.
This is a blue move, so I get to actually steady from here.
Roger, Dodger. Yeah, it's going.
And my assault ready to clear out
10-4.
the right side. Everybody run
Target
now.
confirmed. On our way.
I don't actually want you there. I think here is actually like massively, massively, massively different and better. We'll see though. I'll run my assault over here. It's exactly what the goal was. Those are some pretty dead outsiders, I would say.
Heading to that location.
So I just need to put one at low enough health to take 2 capture attempts at it, and it has to be the front one. So back one can just die. Yes, it can. Let's give this guy a friendly zap. Okay, we want to hit it with a ballistic pistol on somebody without gunslinger, maybe? Harder said than done. Hopefully this won't kill. Okay, that'll do. There was a low chance of that dealing above average damage and having no damage reduction. Doing enough to kill. 2 stun attempts off. Oh no. Dose.
Say goodnight.
Outsiders this campaign. Stubborn buggers. I'm gonna put some more experience on Ongano. Once I get this guy to Master Sergeant, he'll be like much stronger. Really terrifying. Nice easy mission. Straightforward. Just moved very quickly through the map and killed everything. That's what we like to see.
We can only hope that all of our future deployments go as well as this one did.
And Olsen is up to Gunnery Sergeant. We can take considerable increase of damage on crits, but much less useful if we don't have aggression. We can take Sentinel, but that's much less useful if we don't have Opportunist. Or we can take Resilience. So Extra Conditioning and Resilience are both defensive perks for the most part. And I think that Resilience competes with less impressive offensive perks than Extra Conditioning does. Both Vital Point Targeting and Rapid Fire are very appealing. I think I'll probably go Vital Point Targeting. I'm not a huge fan of Rapid Fire. So I'm gonna grab Resilience here so that Anders isn't dying when I don't want him to, and then we'll go Vital Point Targeting next, and that'll be the plan. 754.82 to 756.86. He got 4 will, or 4 aim. I'm happy to have lots of aim. Mr. Maldonado is grabbing Close Combat Specialist, and we're going to double deploy him to go kill EXALT straight away. 335.67 to 343.70. Meh. Got some will there.
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology.
We already did that,
work
Dr.
indeed.
Valen.
Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
We already have a Muton. We get to sell this. We can probably sell an alien carbine too. For the budget this month, I actually looked at alien resources and made some guesses at how many I'd have coming in, and alloys are a little bit short, but we're doing really well for Illyrium.
Things are relatively quiet for the moment.
Wait, how much meld do I
Guess we
have?
should enjoy it while it lasts.
52. I could almost augment another soldier off that mission. That was really nice. Just trying to think if there's anything I really want to start straight away. I'm gonna check my budget. I think that laser cannon. Okay, that's not ridiculous. I'm gonna start building a laser cannon. So we'll sell a few Seeker Rex. This is more than I need. Get another laser cannon going. For now, we're going to stick with just the 2 flamethrowers on the mechs, but the other secondary weapons are pretty exciting too. Okay, and there is not a moment to spare. Actually, I think I should wait like an hour for my research to complete. It's at 0 days. If I leave now, I think that I don't get to start research again until I get back, so it costs me like 3 hours of research. Seems like a very, very small thing, but I think I should wait for the research to complete. Okay. I'm going to grab a Seeker Autopsy to start working on UFO countermeasures, because these things are starting to get a little bit scary and I have to kill a lot of them. Where's my Muton? Oh, I hadn't done the Muton autopsy yet, so I couldn't interrogate him. Maybe that's why Valen got more excited about the floater. Anyway, it's going to be the Seeker Autopsy first, and then we'll go toward Gauss weapons, I think. Okay. And let's equip a team.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Van Doren does have double tap, right? Yeah, so he's like reasonable here. I'm gonna hold back Kolhari and Hall for other missions in the next 4 or 5 days, which is an almost certainty. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to bring this guy. I wonder if it would let me. I wonder what would happen. I haven't played around with mechs very much, clearly. 1 engineer for cover destruction. 1 close combat specialist assault. Two close combat specialist assault. 3 close combat specialist assault. Maybe I should mix it up. Maybe like, so I don't know. Do they have laser weapons yet? I could bring an arc thrower. I think I just bring somebody I want experience on, or even a rookie. Like, I think the mission's gonna be very easy. I was thinking I'd mech one of my gunners, and I do sort of want to keep bringing gunners. Actually, the mech weapons I have at this exact moment have suppression on them, but they don't once I get advanced Gauss. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's bring Karthik, because he's the lowest guy. Let's bring my other sniper. Alright, so we gotta get a kill on Qingwei. I'm not sure we do. He may get enough just by going on the mission. I'm gonna give him the chem grenade for lols. I changed my mind. I'm gonna give him a high explosive grenade so he's actually useful potentially. Alright, let's load out the team. Friendly does have hit and run. He's going to run out of bullets very quickly, I think. I'm actually not going to bother with the marksman scope on him, I don't think. I'll take it, it's strong enough. I don't think I need it though, given that we're just shooting at EXALT a lot this mission. And don't really expect them to ever shoot back. Shit, I don't know. You do you, Peter. He's got double tap now and actually has decent-ish aim, so I'll give him a scope and make sure he can shoot some stuff. I'm gonna give him one medkit as well. I don't think that alloy plate is necessary. One engineer. I don't know if they have... Lost my train of thought. I don't know if they have laser weapons. I think they might just have started bringing laser weapons. Anyway, if they do, it could be pretty nice to have a... No, I want the shredder ammo, someone with a regular shotgun. Let's go with a scope here. Could be nice to have an arc thrower to capture a laser rifle or two. Start to earn some sergeants. Okay, so my strategy is not very complex here. We're gonna run at them with some assaults with shotguns, and we're gonna shoot those shotguns at them. And we've got some other troops along for the ride. I'm gonna hit launch on the mission.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
We're aiming to eliminate an EXALT cell currently operating out of South Africa. We'll need to move in and assist our operative in acquiring the necessary data.
Oh, this one. It's been such a long time since I got to play this one. This was one of the first covert data recovery ones. This is exciting. Alright, I'll see you guys next time for Operation Cursed Serpent.